Yeah, here we go. Okay, so changes this week. Everybody here already saw them because you all had to wait through the Vampire Savior Finals. But here, what? Rob is being a jerk to me. Thanks, Rob. You're the best. All right, here we go. This week is Beowulf changes and some other stuff. Let's do the stuff. We got Beowulf, we got Valentine, we got Doesn't Matter, Valentine again, and we got Peacock again. That's fine. We're gonna be on Beowulf stage because we love it. All right, so here we go. Real fast because technical difficulties and it's like 11 at night or whatever. To sum up everything, okay, so Beowulf got his first level 3, which is a 360. There it is. That puts you into grab mode, same as normal, unless you do all the regular stuff. Whoops. Yeah. The way that grab mode finishers and stuff work in supers and hype is not finalized yet, so don't worry about that. But he has a level 3 command throw. There it is. His taunt is also now moment slice input, which is jab strong forward, short forward, instead of double half circle back, because that makes everything more awesome. He also got his actual level 3, which is the thing that you saw before, which is this. Yeah, 3-wolf Moonsault. And he got a full move list. There's the full move list with names for everything. There were other miscellaneous fixes that were made to him that nobody is really interested in, because the thing that everybody is really interested in, some extra stuff that I didn't talk about before. Input display list. Wow, I quite obviously messed up the size of that box. That's cool. 2 kicks is now a valid dash and push block input, because why not? To show you push block, let me record, play back, 2 kicks, yeah, there we go. 2 kicks is now a valid dash and push block input, because someone else asked me why it wasn't, and my answer was usually because that's how it was in versus games and because I wanted to save 2 kicks for super jump, but I'm obviously never going to do that, so now it's that too. Which means if you want to reverse it with a kick super, you got to get better than you used to be. As a beta experiment this week, you won't be able to like tell or anything. I mean, I guess I can put it on slow motion. You won't be able to tell, I promise. But assists now have 4 frames of vulnerable startup before they do their action instead of 2. We will see if that makes any difference at all or changes anything. It may not, it might, who knows. But alright, so the big news today that everybody wanted to be here for, aside from Beowulf's awesome level 3, which I'm going to do again because I really like it. Yeah. The big news today is that I finally did that thing that everybody's going to hate. So we are going to try this out in the beta and we will see whether people hate it or not. And here it is. Woo! Look at that. Marvel 2 style super jumps. That comes complete with Marvel 2 style air combo mechanics, which doesn't actually mean anything other than the fact that, so look how high I normally go on a super jump, look how high I normally go on a super jump, but if I hit you, I don't go that high. Because in Marvel 2, the first time that you make contact with, and all the other older versus games, I would really love to talk to the person who came up with this mechanic because it's brilliant. As soon as you hit with your first air attack, it cuts your velocity in half, which basically means whatever height you are at, all of your air combos can be treated, or even whether you were in a super jump or what, all of your air combos can be treated as regular jump combos. So yes, that is universal for everybody. Check it out. Everybody's got it. Valentine can double jump and then control where she goes. So we'll see what that does for people, whether people hate it, whether people like it, but I wanted to try it before we were done with the game, so now I tried it. So there you go. And obviously the same thing applies for Valentine, your velocity gets cut off. there was a bug in Marvel 2 and all the other versus games, oddly, which was if you chained out of the attack right away, you kept your velocity, even because it no longer counted you in an attack that is hit. That is not present in this version of Skullgirls, so combos are consistent everywhere. And, oh, as the last thing, that is not a beta change or experiment or whatever, Valentine can actually counter burst. So if I do this, now she's countered. Or if you have a poison loaded.
Ready for your shots?
Oops. Oh, that was me not paying any attention. Alright, if you have a poison loaded, the poison counter will also work. Why not? Again, you have to make a hard read. It costs 2 bars, whatever, so we'll give it a try. That was harder to do than it should have been because I built in a lot of safeguards for you not being able to do that, but we're going to give it a try. Alright, so thus ends me not reading the stream chat. Oh, I should mention, related to this, that because of the super jump change, obviously some combos won't work, but that's true with basically everybody, but new combos will work with everybody, so we'll see what it actually does. But if you want to do your old combos, for the most part, if they started with a jab in the air, they'll still work. If they started with a medium, you can do them, but they'll be slower. As seen here, look at me, I did that. Yeah, I got it right. And Painwheel, her flight, since starting from up there and correcting down to you in one frame was a little bit weird, her flight now corrects down to height gradually, which means the height is still the same as it used to be, but the correction is slightly more gradual, so that doesn't look as stupid. And also she flies upward and forward and backward slightly faster than she used to. Not as fast as she does while installed, but to help her keep up with super jumps. We'll see whether that makes any difference or not. Alright, that was the summary of things that no one is going to care about in 5 minutes, and now we can run the tournament. Keep in mind that the tournament is going to be run on this version, so expect to see people drop a lot of stuff. Alright. And now on to someone who is not me while I go get food.